Here I am stuck in Naples. I have to get a hotel for the night. I'd only been there one time, and I had to get myself to Frankfurt, Germany. So I didn't have enough money to pay for the plane ticket. And they said, we can cash the money order, but you'll have to wait until, this is just to show you how things happen. You'll have to wait until we sell enough money orders in order to give you the cash, because we don't have that much cash. I said, okay. So I'm standing there.
You think you're going to have to spend the night in this airport?
Well, I had already spent the night there at Naples.
Oh, wow.
Because, and
in the airport?
No, I had to get a hotel.
Oh, wow.
And
you're forced to do that. That sucks.
Yeah, so that took most of my cash. So anyway, so I'm standing there in line, and I'm thinking, now what am I going to do, I may have to sit in this place till somebody comes in. And then they don't have that many flights. They didn't have that many flights to Frankfurt, Germany. Mm-hmm. And I was going to have to fly commercial because there was no more military flights going there for the next few days.
Okay.
So this military person came up behind me as I was standing aside because they didn't have the money to cash my money order. And he said, I need to buy a $100 money order.
You just overhear this.
I knew that's what I needed cash, was a $100 money order. What a coincidence that is. He just came in. He didn't know I needed that. I had been in line.
But who's he? He's telling this to the person working at the...
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I had been there. They said, I cannot cash your $100 money order because we don't have enough money. It's early in the morning. We just opened. So I'm standing aside trying to figure out what I'm doing. He comes up and he says...
So he cashes it, creating enough money for you?
He buys a money order. He gives him $100 cash.
So then that pays for yours. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I understand. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is a weird coincidence.
It is very weird because what's the chances of that? So then I go to Frankfurt, Germany and spend time with my brother. And I stayed in a house there with some friends of his. And I did not sleep hardly at all because your mom was 3 months old. And they put me upstairs and there's no heat up there. Okay. But very, very comfortable. We had feather beds. We slept on one and we covered with one.
Okay.
Okay, but your mom's 3 months old. I didn't sleep at all. I was afraid she was going to smother under that bed full of feathers. But she didn't.
I've never heard of a feather bed. I've heard of
a feather bed.
Pillow.
It's like a feather pillow, except it's like a comforter, but it's all stuffed with feathers and everything. And
it's actually soft?
It's very soft and it's very warm. So then...
Did you get poked with feathers? Sorry, I'm dwelling on this feather bed too much. Okay.
It was very comfortable.
Okay.
And they were very great people, very, very cordial, very welcoming.
The bed didn't fly away?
No, and I didn't smother her. That's what I was afraid, because she's a 3-month-old baby.
And you're huge.
You know what?
This is a joke. That was a bad joke.
Slap me. I could do that.
I'll push the table at you and move away. Just kidding.
I have my water. I could always go with that.
It's a reasonable option.
So anyway, and then I flew back to New York. But I had to fly from Frankfurt to London. And I can't believe I made this trip, And
Frankfurt to London, New York?
Yeah, Frankfurt to London. Okay, I get to London Heathrow Airport, and that is the biggest airport. And, of course, we land on one end, and my plane is on the opposite end.
Convenient.
I have all this baby paraphernalia, diaper bag, a 3-month-old baby, this little infant seat that you carry her in. I had another bag that had our clothes in it, and I had another bag because she had to have special formula. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to get from the one end of the airport to the other. And obviously, I was in better physical condition than I am now, but still, it was a struggle.
Do you have a certain amount of time?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And this English couple came up, and they said, "You look like you could use some help. Where are you going?" And they took my bags, and I carried her.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow, all these people are just helping you out.
I know, and I've never forgotten that, and that makes me think when I see somebody that needs help. You know. So then I get to New York, and of course, Jay flew directly from Italy to New York. So he had a very short trip. So when I get
and
there...
no baby.
Yeah, no baby. When I get there, he left after I did, but he's already there ahead of me. So I go in and I sit down, and I'm so tired. I'm just worn out, you know. And of course, he's got the baby, and all my stuff is there. And I pull my coat off, and I lay it on the seat. It was stolen.
Your coat was?
Yeah. Been out of the country for a year and a half. Welcome
what time
back
of year
to the
is
US.
this?
Let's see, that would have been April, May.
April in New York. Still cold, but...
Yeah, it was cold. It was
nothing extra to, like,
well,
cover the baby.
I didn't have another coat. That's the only coat I had. We were poor. So, no, she had blankets and everything. She had everything she needed. Trust me. As your mother always has, she's lived in luxury.